Wildlife is making an amazing comeback in the hills above Silicon Valley, but hardly anyone is noticing. KPIX 5's Len Ramirez is in the Coyote Valley foothills, where herds of Tule elk, once nearly extinct in the Santa Clara Valley, are thriving again.
It only took Roger Castillo and his dog Zoe a few minutes of hiking into the foothills to zero in on something that hasn't been seen in San Jose for maybe hundreds of years.
To the right of the second.
Oh, I see him.
Up there, about 2 miles away on the ridgetop, are Tule elk, casually grazing in the shadows of the electrical power grid. Castillo can hardly contain his excitement.
They managed to find their own way back into San Jose.
For the last few months, Castillo has been video documenting herds of elk, sometimes just a stone's throw away from freeway exits, golf courses, and housing developments. But there they are, groups of females and pairs of young bucks dueling for dominance. But hardly anyone knows.
We have this tunnel vision from point A to point B. All you have to do is sometimes look up off the freeway and just take a small glance, and you might see something.
Castillo has a knack for wildlife discovery. In 2005, he discovered the fossil remains of a mammoth on the Guadalupe River. He's been commended by Congress for that discovery and for protecting the habitat of salmon. He's now trying to protect the elk, which once thrived in the Santa Clara Valley but were all but wiped out starting in the 1700s. Now they face a new potential threat, poachers. So far, he's found 2 carcasses of adult males.
People are poaching them, possibility, and removing their heads to take their antlers is one of the main key things we're finding.
Castillo has begun tracking the elk at night in case poachers do show up. He says local rangers and game wardens are stretched too thin to do it all.
People just need to know to leave them alone, keep your distance, and respect animals, and they'll be fine.
Castillo says the return of the elk proves that decades of conservation practices and habitat restoration is working.
And they find them on their own. That's the miracle.
In San Jose, Len Ramirez, KPIX 5.